Inside Pitch by Inside Sports Games, designed by Chris Davis. We are on the 11th of July, 1980. Today's game is between the Detroit Tigers, and they are traveling to Kansas City to play the Royals. Tigers coming at 40 and 36. The Royals coming at 46 and 35. Today's lineup for the Tigers is Ricky Peters at center field, batting first. Let me actually pull this over so y'all can see this. Alan Trammell, shortstop, batting second. Steve Kemp, left field, batting third. Champ Summers, DH and batting fourth. Al Collins, right field, batting fifth. Lance Parrish, catching, batting sixth. Tim Corcoran, first base, batting seventh. Tom Brookins, third base, batting eighth. Sweet Lou Whitaker, second base, batting ninth. And they will be facing Dennis Leonard for the Royals, who comes in with a record of 11 wins, 6 losses, 3.88 ERA, and opponents are batting .256 against him. He's pitched almost 142 innings so far. For the Royals have Willie Wilson, center field, batting first. Hal McRae, DH, and batting second. George Brett, fresh off, he might have been back a game or two already from the DL. Third base, batting third. Darrell Porter, catching, batting fourth. Willie Aikens, first base, batting fifth. Clinton Hurdle, right field, batting sixth. John Wathan, left field, batting seventh. Frank White, second base, batting eighth. And UL Washington, shortstop, batting ninth. They'll be facing Jack Morris, who comes in with 11 wins, 4 losses, 3.93 ERA. Opponents are batting .265 against him. He's pitched 128 innings. All right, so we start off with Ricky Peters coming to the plate, batting .275 against Dennis Leonard, a pitch, 32. Range play, go to the batter's card, 45, G6. Range play on the shortstop, he's at 2. We roll a 3. That's going to be a single through the shortstop into center field for a play that UL just could not get to. So we have a runner on first, nobody out. Alan Trammell comes up batting .267. We check strategy roll, nothing going there. The pitch, 42. He is a righty, so it's going to be a star line. We roll a 4, G5. We check for double play. It'd be a 5-4-3 double play. Oh, we got a roll on that one too. Going to the third base with the runner on first. Third base, runner on first. Actually, there is no choice on that. It's when there's a runner on second. So, yep, that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play check. So we have a DP, granted a double play of 1. 0 on the pitchers. Second base is 0, so we're still at 1. Double play death adds 1, so it's going to be 2. I don't think that rolled. We roll a 6. That is, the runner's going to advance, and the batter is out. Out 5-3. Oh boy, undo that. Now it's too late. Oh yeah. I will fix that without having to undo everything. So we got an out 5-3 for Trammell. And that's going to bring up Steve Kemp. Only 1 out, even though this shows 2. And we will go in there and pitch to Kemp. Runner on second. We will have to check strategy roll. Nothing going there. To pitch, 43. Blank space, Kemp's card, 52, G3. That's going to get out 3 unassisted, and the runner's going to advance. And being as I already clicked out, I will not hit that again. I'm a little off today. So that's going to be out 3 unassisted with the runner advancing. We got a runner on third, 2 out. Champ Summers comes up batting .283. And advance to the next batter. Pitch, 52. 52 is going to be a range play. Batter's card 12, question mark 9. We have an 11. Against a right-handed pitcher, it's going to be a triple. Except we've got to check for the range play. Range play on the right fielder is a 3. We roll 1. That's going to be an out, F9. And they get out of the inning without any damage, despite getting a guy to third base. All right, it brings up the Royals. Willie Wilson, center fielder, comes up batting .330 on the season so far. Pitch to him, 54, possible walk. Check for the walk. Batter's card, go to batter's card 34, single to 4. Another leadoff single, and going to bring up Hal McRae batting .243. Check for strategy. There's a pickoff attempt, 15. Nothing going there, so we're going to go ahead and roll for the pitch. 25, range play. Batter's card 55, S9. Right fielder is a 2. We roll a 5. That's going to be a single and a 9. And I do believe we check for 5 or 6 being a double, too, on that one. No. Nope, that's just going to be a single. A failed one, on the other hand, then we would check it. So, okay, that's just going to be a single. Single to 9, we will go to the ballpark. Single to 9 is going to be a first to third plus 2. It takes him up to a 6. Right fielder -1 is a 5, so it's not automatic. 3, he's going to advance. So Wilson goes to third, McRae on the hit, and we have runners on first and third with nobody out. Morris finds himself in a pickle already with George Brett up. Not the guy you'd want to have up with nobody out. Strategy roll. Hit and run. Pitch, 46. Hit by pitch, -2. That's not going to be a hit by pitch, so we'll go straight to the batter's card, 31. Question mark 8. We rolled a 12. Against the right-hand batter is going to be an F8. And that was a range play. He is a 3. And we get a 1. That's going to be an out F8, but we're going to check sacrifice 3. And we roll a 1. So that's going to be a sacrifice fly to center field. He is out. Wilson's going to score. And that's center field. All right. Darrell Porter comes out a runner on first. We will check. Nobody, no strategy. Darrell Porter's batting .286. Pitch to Porter, 36. Blank space. Batter's card 1-1. Out F7. No advance on the runner. 2 down. That'll bring out Willie Aikens batting .314. Pitch to Aikens, 22. It's possible strikeout. And he does. Strikes out. And that's the end of the inning. But the Royals put 1 across the plate. And Tigers coming up trying to get that run back. Brings up Al Collins batting .313. Pitch to Collins, 26. He's a righty, so that's going to be a star line. We roll a 5 out 6-3. And that brings up Lance Parrish, catcher. He's batting .256. Pitch to him, 44. Possible error, 52. D8. And on the D8, we check for an error on... Yes, it will be a D and a number 5. Boots the ball. Roll a 1-6 if. And the error, he's a 2. That's a 7. No error. So that's a moot point. Parrish doubles. Runner on second. 1 out. Tim Corcoran comes up at .255. Strategy roll. Nothing. Pitch. 33. Possible strikeout. He does strike out. That's 2 down. And that will bring up Tom Brookins, who is batting .256. No strategy roll with 2 outs, 31. Possible walk. Batter's card, 4-3, is a single to 6. Single to 6 with 2 outs is going to be a second to home. Single to 3, 4 plus goes down to a 3 plus, and he is a 2. So that's just going to be a single and no advancement other than that 1 base. So, 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Can Sweet Luke come through? He's batting .220. Comes up to the plate. Can he tie it up for the Tigers? Pitch, 25. Possible walk. Batter's card, 14. Single to 5. Sweet Luke comes through. Single to 5. First to third is going to be a 6 plus or 5 plus, and he is a 4, so that's not going to cut it. So it's going to be first and second. Runner scores. Both pitchers are having a tough inning on the second here. Well, not the second for Morris. He started out cold. All right, so that brings up Ricky Peters. Ricky Peters singled and made it the third last time up. No strategy as we have two outs. Pitch to Peters, 14. Single, but he's not tired, so we're going to the batter's card, 46, F8, and he get out of the inning, but the game is now tied. Knotted up at 1. Tigers put 4 hits down. Well, 3 that inning, 4 in the game so far. Expected pitchers duel with these two, and we're getting anything but that right now. Clint Hurdle comes up. Clint Hurdle batting 311. Pitch to him, 55. Possible walk. No walk. Batter's card, 23, L3. 1 down. That'll bring up John Wathan batting 311. Pitch to Wathan, 46. Hit by pitch. He's a -2 and a 4. That's 2. We have a 7. No hit. Batter's card 46. Out F7. 2 outs. Brings up Frank White batting 287. Pitch to White, 54. Possible walk. This time it is a walk, and White goes to first base on the free pass. No strategy roll as there's 2 outs. So UL Washington comes up, batting 274. Pitch to Washington, 14. Possible strikeout. Does not strike out. Batter's card, 34. Star line 1 is a G4, out 4-3. And the inning's over. And not much damage that time as Morris settled in a little bit. Leonard comes up after his rough inning. Alan Trammell batting against him. He grounded out his first time up. Pitch to Trammell. 34 is a walk plus against the lefty. He's a righty, so that's blank. Batter's card 42. Single to 6, another leadoff single. And Dennis Leonard's starting to show a little bit of trouble here today. Steve Kemp will come up. He grounded out to the first baseman last time up. Strategy roll says Trammell's going to try and steal. He has a 10 stolen base, plus 2 for the pitcher is a 12. And then -1 for Darrell Porter is an 11. And we roll with 17. He is caught stealing second base. Nobody on, 1 out. Going to be Kemp again. Pitch to Kemp. 54. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 54 again. G3, out 3 unassisted, 2 down. Simple little caught stealing may turn the game around for him. I've seen stupider things happen that just change the momentum of a game. You get that leadoff base runner, and all of a sudden the wind goes out when he gets nailed. That's going to bring up Champ Summers. He flew out his last time up. Pitch to him, 66 is a hit by pitch. He's a -8. 16 here is an 8. He's a 4. That's a hit by pitch. Champ Summers gets nailed by the pitch and takes first base with 2 out. Al Collins comes up. He grounded out his last time up. Pitch to Collins, 25. Possible walk. He does walk. That's 2-1 now. And that will bring up Lance Parrish, who doubled his last time up and scored. Pitch to Parrish, 21. Goes to the ballpark, 31. Star line 6, out F9. Gets out of the mess, and that is the end or the middle of the third inning. Willie Wilson will come up for the Royals. He singled and scored his last time up. Pitch to Wilson, 56. Possible strikeout. He is batting left, so we have to check that batter's card. 23, G4, out 4-3, 1 down. Hal McRae, he singled his last time up. And he is batting 247. Pitch to him, 16. Blank space, batter's card 42, L5. Lines out to the third baseman, brings up George Brett, who sacrificed his last time up. Pitch to Brett, 32. ET, 24 in the batter's card, single to 3. ET single to 3 is going to be a number 9, which means we throw. If there is no advance, okay, he's trying to turn the corner here. So if the ABR, the lead runner, which is Brett, is 1-5, so yes, it is 1-5. Throw is made to check for the error. So that was 24 S3. we're going to be checking that error on the left fielder then. It's not like an infield hit. So the left fielder won. Not going to be an error, so it's just going to be a straight up single. All that for nothing. George Brett single. Takes his average up to 365. If you remember right, this is the year he flirted with 400. Darrell Porter flew out his last time up. Pitched to Porter. 51. Possible strikeout. Batter's card 43. F9. And that's going to end the inning. Go to the top of the fourth with Tim Corcoran come up. Tie game 1-1. Things have settled down a little bit. Corcoran struck out last time up. Pitched to Corcoran 23. Range play at the ballpark. We go to 51. Single to 9. Right fielder's a 3. We roll a 2. That's going to be an out. F9. 1 down. Fielders are coming through so far for the most part. Brookins comes up. Singled his last time up. Pitch to Brookins 52. Range play. Batter's card 44 is an F7. Ooh, Wathan's a 1. We roll a 5. That's a single to 7. And we also have to roll for a 5 or 6 to see if it turns into a double. It does not. Wathan gets a single. I mean, not Wathan. Brookins gets a single as Wathan couldn't handle it. He is now 2 for 2. It brings up Sweet Lou, and we check for strategy. Whitaker comes up. He singled his last time. No strategy. Pitch to Whitaker 31. Possible walk. He does walk. That's going to be 2-1. Second walk for Leonard. Uncharacteristic bad day for him. Ricky Peters will come up with 1 out and 2-1. Strategy roll. Possible bunt. You know what? The way this game's going, let's see. Ricky Peters is batting 278. He's singled and he's flown out. I'm going to let him bat away. We're going to pitch. No bunt. 33. Possible strikeout. Batter's card 63. Single to 6. Single to 6, so we're checking second to home, and we are checking first to third. Second to home, he needs to be a 3+, and he's a 4, so Brookins is going to score, and 5+ to go to third, and he will not. So we're going to get a single, and then Brookins is going to go across for the go-ahead run. And that's going to bring up Alan Trammell. Trammell with 2-1. 1 out, and he singled his last time up, but got caught stealing. He grounded out his first time up. Pitch to Trammell, 35, possible home run. We have a 14 against the right-hand batter. Passes that test. Now we got a right-hand pitcher, 7 or less. 18, no go. We go to the batter's card, 16, G6. I'm going to try for that double play, 6-4-3. Ooh, 1. 2. Nope, going to be an out. Out 6-3. 6 is always the batter only. Out 6-3, and runners both advance, and that's going to put 2 out with runners on second and third. Steve Kemp up. He's grounded out to the first baseman twice. And the pitch to him is 14. Possible single, but he's not tired. I keep track of that over here. He's still good to go. That'll turn red if he's tired. So we go to the batter's card. 25 is a star line 2, LF8. It gets out of that inning with minimal damage. Could have been a lot worse. And it is now a 2-1 game. And Tigers already have amassed 7 hits. Willie Aikens comes up. He struck out his last time up. Pitch to Aikens, 52. Range play out. We go to the ballpark, 56. G2. Range play on him is a 2. That's going to be a 1. Wow. Out 2-3, and the catcher comes up with it despite not having a good range. Clint Hurdle come up, lined out the first his last time up. Pitch to Hurdle, 66. Possible strikeout. That is a strikeout. 2 down. Second strikeout for Morris. And that'll bring up John Wathan, who flew out the left field his last time up. 31's the pitch to him. S1, nothing going there. 23. Against the right-hand pitcher is an out. F8. 1-2-3. Go the Royals in the bottom of the fourth. And we'll go back to the Tigers in the 5th inning now. Champ Summers. Champ Summers got hit by a pitch and flew out the right field. Pitch to Summers, 36. Possible strikeout, batter's card, 43. Star line 4 is a G5 out 5-3. And that will bring up Al Collins. He is walked and grounded out to the shortstop. Pitch to him, 52. Range play. Batter's card, 33. P6. He has a 2. We roll a 5. That's going to be a single. Pretty sure that's just a P6 becomes an S6. Yes. Al Collins on first with 1 out. Going to bring up Lance Parrish, who's doubled, scored, and flown out to right field. Check for strategy. Pickoff attempt. 7. Nothing going there. We're going to have the pitch to Collins. 15. It is a right-handed batter, so we're going to check for not the Collins, pitch to Parrish. And that's going to go to the batter's card. 45. L5. Got to check for a double play. 1. L5 double play. Runner on first. That is a double play. L5, 5-3. Line out double play. And they get out of that inning rather cleanly. They go to the bottom of the 5th then. Frank White. Frank White has walked his last time up. Pitch from Morris to White, 41. Range play. Batter's card, 54. Star line 4 is a G5. Third baseman is Brookins with a 4. He rolls a 6. And that's going to be a single. That's a third baseman. We got to check for. No, we do not. It's just going to be a single. We do check for it. It did not roll it. We rolled a 1, not a 5 or a 6. So he just gets a single out of that. UL Washington comes up. He had grounded out his last time up. Strategy roll. Nothing going there. Pitch. 15. Nothing going there. Batter's card 53. F9. 1 down. All right, Willie Wilson's up. He singled, scored, and grounded out to the second baseman. Strategy roll, possible bunt. Guy batting 331 with 1 out in a close game. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pitch away 45. Go to the ballpark, 36, F8. Probably should have done that. That's going to be 2 out. And runner on first. We will no longer be checking strategy. Hal McRae comes up, singled and lined out. Pitch to McRae, 62, possible strikeout. Gets the strikeout, and they go down with 1 base runner left on base. Top of the 6th. Leonard's getting a little tired. 1 more hit and he will be tired, but we'll keep him out there for the 6th. Tim Corcoran comes up, struck out, and flew out to right field. Pitch to Corcoran, 32. Range play. Batter's card, 14. G4. Second baseman's Frank White, a 3. He gets a 6. That will be a single for Corcoran, and that does do it for Leonard as he gets tired, and he's already given up 9 hits, so I will go ahead and just pull him out here in the 6th. He has not been sharp, and his line is not that good, so we're not going to keep him around there. His line so far is 5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Not very good for him. So we're going to go ahead and pull him out and get a reliever in there. So we are in the 6th inning. Let's see who's scheduled to come out. Not scheduled, but who the manager calls on. Be Raleigh Eastwood coming in. And if you're wondering how I do that, what I do is I go through and I go run, oh boy. I can't even remember it. Ain't that I'm not going to say it. Retrostat. I run I put all of Retrostat's play-by-play into Excel, and I run some macros on there, and I come up with the innings of appearance for relievers, and I kind of weigh. I do weigh that on when they're called in based on how many people are called during those innings and their availability, and I keep track of tire and who's in the minors and who's injured, and it's a simple little procedure for me. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of my pitching status. So let's go to Kansas City as we're playing Kansas City and they're calling on the relievers. So for the 11th of July, yeah, we see here the first 4 guys are on M, so they won't show up on my list. Raleigh Eastwick just pitched yesterday, but that's not enough to make him tired. They have Rich Gale available, but I don't know if he did relieve some. He pitched a relief right there. He's due up for a start here coming up. And we have Larry Gura, too. I don't know whether he relieves or not. If he doesn't have any relief appearances, he won't be called on. Dan Quisenberry hasn't pitched for quite a few days. Splitdorf is unavailable, so basically they've got only a couple of pitchers available, and they're using one right now, so we got to get some innings out of Raleigh Eastwick. And that's one of the problems playing in the 80s is you definitely don't have your loaded bullpens like you have nowadays. So Raleigh Eastwick's going to come in, and he is new pitcher. Raleigh Eastwick already did that. He comes in with pitching 15 innings. He has a record of 1-0 with a save. 7.98 ERA, and opponents are batting .413 up against him. In real life, he is 5.32, and he only pitched 14 games. Pitch from Eastwick to Brookins. We got a runner on first, nobody out. We're going to do a strategy roll, nothing going there. Pitch 51. He is not tired, so we go to the batter's card 66 G6. We're going to check for a 6-4-3 double play. 2 on Brookins' card. -2 is a 0. 4 is a 0. Double play is a 1. 6, that's going to be an out 6-3, and the runner's going to advance to second. Out 6-3. Brings up Lou Whitaker. He is singled and walked. Strategy roll. And we are not bunting with a runner on second. I overrule the bunts a lot. I just don't like bunting. 33 is the pitch it's from Eastwick to Whitaker. Blank space Whitaker. 22. G6 out 6-3. Runner will not advance on that, I believe. Runner on first. Runner on second. Holds. Yes, he holds. Out 6-3. That's going to be 2 down. And that will bring out Ricky Peters, who has singled twice and flown out to center field. Pitch 31. Go to the ballpark. 34. Single to 6, and that might put that runner home. Single to 6, 2 outs. 3+ goes to a 2+. He is a 2+. That is going to not tie the game up, put it 1 away. Single to 6, not out, and we now have a 3-1 game. And that's the 10th hit for the Tigers, as they just seem to be like chewing up and spitting out the Royals pitching this game. Runner on first, 2 out. Alan Trammell up, singled and grounded out twice. Pitch to Trammell, 21. He's batting right, so that's a blank space. Batter's card 56, out 5-3. Gets out of the inning, but damage is done. Another run crosses the plate. That run is charged to Leonard. And that will bring up the Royals trying to get something going here. They're going to have Brett, Porter, and Akins coming to the plate this inning, and Jack Morris is still in there. He's looking good on tire eyes, actually. He's 10-8 still. So he can 10 batters faced, or 8 runs/hits, walk, or base runners and runs, basically. George Brett has sacrificed and singled. The pitch to Brett, 36, blank space, batter's card 62, out L4. That brings up Darrell Porter. Darrell Porter's flown out twice, once to left, once to right. Pitch to Porter, 24. He has a lefty, so that is going to be a star line. 2 is going to be an out 6-3. 2 down. Willie Aikens struck out and grounded out to the pitcher of his pitch. Pitch, 54. Possible walk. Gets the walk. Second walk? Yes, second walk surrendered by Morris this game. And that gives them a little breath of life here. Brings up Clint Hurdle, who is lined out and struck out. Pitch to Hurdle, 1-4, possible strikeout. Batter's card, 61, against the right-hand pitchers. A fly ball to right field, out F9, and they get out of the inning. No runs scored. Top of the seventh. It is a 3-1 game. Tigers leading the Royals. It's going to bring up Kemp against Eastwick. Eastwick should be able to get through this inning if he can just keep base runners down. Brings up Steve Kemp's grounded out the first twice and flown out the center. Pitch to him, 1-1 range play at. We go to the ballpark, 24. Single plus 9. Right fielder's a 3. We roll a 3. That's going to be an out F9. Champ Summers got hit by pitch, grounded out and flown out. Pitch to Summers, 26. Hit by pitch. He's a plus 10. That's a 19. We have an 18. He got hit by the pitch. Second one of the game. The moaning and groaning going on in the dugout there. It brings up Al Collins. 2-run lead in the seventh, so we're still checking strategy. Nothing going there. Pitch to Collins, who has singled, walked, and grounded out. 63. Blank space batter's card 34. F7. 2 down. And that will bring up Lance Parrish, who has doubled, scored, flown out, and lined into a double play. Pitch to Parrish, 41. Blank space, batter's card 23. Single to 9. Parrish is going to come through and put the runner on third. Single to 9. I'm pretty sure he's going to get the third. Plus 2, plus 3. He's a 5. And we get a 1, so yes, single. Parrish gets the runner in and extends the inning for him. And that's going to make Eastwick tired, but with our pitching woes right now, we're going to have to leave him in there and see if we can get Corcoran out on a tired. Don't like doing that, but I will. Corcoran struck out, flew out the right field, singled and scored. Pitch to him, 65, blank space batter's card 53. Single to 4, and that did not pay off. Single to 4 first, the third is a 3 plus, goes to a 2 plus. Parrish is a 2, so he will go to third also. And we are in trouble here now. Single and scores. And he goes to third. It's now a 4-1 game with runners on the corners. And Eastwick is just not getting it done. I'm going to have to go ahead and pull him out. Did not want to do this because, as I mentioned when we were going through their pitching, they are low on pitchers. This is the 7th inning. And actually, if we look over here, it's Marty Patton's available. I didn't catch up on him. And Jeff Twitty. I didn't see them. Well, we just keep rolling until one of them, Jeff Twitty, it'll be. New pitcher, Twitty. So I was too busy explaining. I didn't really catch the catch that we had 2 other guys sitting there. I didn't. I don't know. That's why I'd rather use my helper than try to see things. Unless I had the cards in front of me. So Twitty's going to be the new pitcher. Twitty comes in with a 1-1 record, 3.09 ERA. Opponent's batting .287 against him. He's going to be facing Brookins, who has singled twice, scored, and grounded out. There's 2 outs, runners on the corner. Pitch to Brookins, 51. Possible home run, but he's a righty, so that's a blank space. Goes to the batter's card, 36. Starline 2 is an out, 6-3. Twitty closes the door on the Tigers, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. It is a 4-1 game. Tigers leading. Royals could come alive at any minute. They have a good offense this year. Brings up John Wathen, who's flown out once to center and once to left field. Pitch to him. Morris is still pitching strong here. 42. Walk plus. Walk. Bite my tongue on that one. That'll be his 3rd walk. Frank White will come up. He's walked and singled. It's a 3-run game in the 7th, and I believe we stopped doing strategy rolls if it's 10 plus. I haven't played as much as I would like to have lately with all that's gone on, so I tend to forget. Strategy roll rules. I'm pretty sure it's when you add the innings to the run differential. Anything over 10 you don't do. Maybe it's over 10, so maybe it is strategy roll. It's greater than 10. Okay, so we're at 10. So we will roll for strategy. That's going to be a bunt, but I really don't like bunting in this instance, especially he's got a run in a single and a walk. So once again, I'm going to override the walk, the bunt rather. Pinch 35, possible error. Batter's card 34, L5. Error on the L5. I don't think there is E on an L5. No, there is not, but we do roll for a double play. 6, that's going to be no error, out L5. All right, runner stays, brings up UL Washington's, grounded out, flown out to right field. Strategy roll, nothing on there. Pitch to Washington, 34, blank space, batter's card 52, single to 9. UL comes through, single to 9, 1 out is going to be a +2. He is a 3, -1, that's going to be a 4. And a roll of 6. And that brings us to check second, die 6. So I got to roll another D6. 1. Lead runner advances 2D6 chart rather. And the arm check is a -1, 1. Check third die roll, OTC roll 3 chart. So I got to roll one more time. 6. Lead runner advances, ball cut off, trailing runner is caught in a rundown chart. So UL gets the single. And we got to go to the rundown chart. Now the rundown chart, we roll a D6 again. 5. Out if roll is higher than the base runner or the runner. Yes. All runners advance one base. So UL's going to get advance Watson. Then he's going to get caught in a rundown, and Watson's going to advance one more time, and UL is going to get caught at second. 52. That was all that, and I forget. Single to 9, I thought it was. So much I forget what I was actually doing there. Single and caught at second. So single and batter out second, or try to stretch into a double, and he is going to score, and that is to the right fielder. And actually, I want to put, because that was a rundown, I'm going to go ahead and put an assist on the shortstop and an out on the second baseman, then just to kind of spread that out a little bit. Get the extra assist in there because it was a rundown, not a straight up throw out. All right, that brings up Willie Wilson. Nobody on. It is now a 4-2 ball game. Wilson is singled, scored, grounded out, and flown out. Pitch, 42, walk plus. That is a walk, and that's what got him into trouble to begin the inning, and here we go again. He's got another one now. Hal McRae, and we do have a 2-run game, so no, but it's 2 outs, so no strategy roll. Hal McRae, pitch to him, 1-1, possible walk. Walked again. Wow. Morris had a good game up to the 7th inning, and now he is walked his 3rd batter of the inning. This is unusual. I do not run into this much. It's hard to avoid them when you're rolling ones on your D20. George Brett comes up, 2, with runners on first and second, 2 out. Pitch to Brett, 24. He is a lefty. That's going to be a star line, 6, out F8, and he gets out of the inning, but damage is done, and yes, I would take him out anyway, but he is now tired. I did not like his performance there in that inning. Whitaker comes up in the 8th facing Twitty. Twitty is still good for a lot of innings. He's still got a 7-4 left, so we're going to pitch to him, 21. EG, Whitaker's card, G4. His error is a 4. We have a 15. That's going to be an out 4-3. Whitaker goes down on a ground out. Ricky Peters singled 3 times. Flew out the center field once. Pitched to him. 24. Possible home run. We have a 14 against the left hand, but he's batting right hand. So nope, we go to the batter's card, 25, P5. gets under it a little bit, pops it up a high pop up to the third baseman, brings up Alan Trammell, single, grounded out 3 times. Pitch to Trammell, 22. Go to the ballpark, 52. F9. Well, they go down 1-2-3 to Twitty. 8th inning, bottom of the 8th. We're going to bring in a new pitcher for the Tigers. Did not like all them walks surrendered by Jack Morris there. And so 8th inning, we're going to bring in Aurelio Lopez, who is their closer. Pretty sure of that. When you don't play for a while, you tend to lose track, but I do believe that's, yes, he is their closer. And he is good for 2 innings if he can just deal with this. So we'll see. Hopefully he gets his save here. He comes in with a 1-2 record, 11 saves, 4.25 ERA. Opponent's batting .250 against him. He's given up 9 home runs. I think that's why he's got the high, and which is unbelievable because he has low numbers against lefties and even low number against righties. But he really can't give up any off of his card against the lefty. So he must have just been getting bad rolls so far, and that does happen. Darrell Porter. He has grounded out once and flown out twice. Pitch from Lopez to him. 51, possible strikeout. That is a strikeout, 1 down. Start thinking about pinch hitting and stuff too, but not in the middle of the order. These guys are pretty good ball players right here. So brings up Akins, who has walked, struck out, and grounded out. Pitch to Akins. 46, possible strikeout. Strikes out again, 2 down. And that brings up Clint Hurdle, who's lined out, struck out, flown out. He's batting .306, and he's a lefty and a righty. I'll keep him out there too. Pitch to him, 1-5. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 46. Single to 8. Center fielder's a 3. We roll a 2. That's an out, F8, and that is how the breaks go when the things are not going your way. All right, that is the top of the 9th. Tigers trying to get an insurance run. It'll be Kemp up against Twitty. Twitty's actually still good. I'm going to leave him in there for a little while. He's actually retired 4 straight batters, and he's still good for 4 more. So let's see if he can get them out of this game. Brings up Kemp. Kemp has flown out twice, grounded out twice. Pitch to Kemp, 1-2, possible strikeout. He is a lefty. Batter's card, 1-2 again. We got an out F8. 1 down. Champ's numbers come up, hit by pitch twice, grounded out, and flown out. Pitch to Summers, 24. Possible home run, question mark, 17. Too high for Twitty's card. We go to the batter's card, 52. G4, out 4-3, 2 down. And that will bring up Al Collins, who has singled, walked, grounded out, and flown out. He's batting .313. We'll leave him in there too. Pitch to him, 25. Possible walk. Walked. Al Collins is on base with 2 outs. And first blemish on Twitty's mark on Twitty's record this game. Lawrence Parrish will come up. He's doubled, singled, lined into a double play, and flown out. Not in that order. Pitch to him, 1-5. Single 1, but he's not tired. So we go to the batter's card, 41. Single to 6. Parrish comes through again, single to 6 with 2 out is going to be 4+, and he is a 4, so that's going to be a single. He's going to go to third. I would actually like to try to get, he's showing us tired, and yes he is. I would like to try to get Corcoran out with Twitty. He is a lefty. Corcoran, however, has singled twice, struck out, and flown out. So we got runners on first and third. Want to pitch to him? We'll try it. 54. S1. I should not have tried it. And I didn't want to bring out a pitcher, but first to third is going to be a 4+, 3+. He's a 2, so it's just going to be a single. First and second, another run scores. And I am trying desperately to hold on to this, and oh boy, I did the wrong. I did a double. Undo the double. Put a single in there. All right, runners in first and second with 2 down. Do I keep him in there against Brookins, or I play it safe and bring in a reliever? And on paper and in real life, probably it would look like he just hit the wall. As much as I don't like to do it, I'm going to pull him. Let's see who we're probably going to bring out. Quisenberry, which is a waste bringing him out in the when they're behind, but you got to put out the fire somehow. Eastwick has already pitched. Quisenberry is not available. Make sure I have that right. Make sure some of my math was Quisenberry. Quisenberry is not available, so that is correct. Yeah, why did I miss them earlier? I don't know. Yeah, there's Patton and Twitty right there. All right, we're just waiting to see who comes up then. We have Eastwick, and actually Patton's the only one available because Twitty's already pitched, so I'm not even going to have to roll it. It's going to be Patton coming in. Marty Patton. Marty Patton, 37 appearances, 364 in real life. New pitcher, Marty Patton. Does not bat. And he comes in with a 2-0 record, 4.17 ERA. Opponent's batting 266 against him. And he's going to try to get out Brookins. Pitch from Patton, 26. ET question mark, batter's card 33, single to 8. And that's going to be 16. There's going to be no error check anyway. So single to 8. And we've got to check first to third on the single to 8. -1, +1 for 2 outs. Actually, we're checking both twos. 2 for second to home, +2, +3. So he'd advance on a 5. And Parrish is going to score, and Corcoran will advance on a 2. Actually, it's going to be a 1, and he does not advance. So it's going to be a single. Parrish scores, and Corcoran will have to hold second base, and this one's starting to get away from the Royals now again, as Patton could not do the job of putting down Brookins. And that brings up Whitaker, who has singled, walked, grounded out twice. Trying to get the third out. Pitch to Whitaker, 44, possible strikeout, but he's batting left. That's a blank. 62 is a G5 out 5-3. They get out of the inning, but damage is done as the Tigers pick up 2 more in the 9th. Bottom of the 9th, Lopez still trying to get the save, and yes, because he came in with a 2-run lead, it is still a save appearance. And he's got to face Wathen, White, and Washington, or pinch hitters. Now, Wathen has thrown out twice and walked and scored. He is batting exactly .308 on the season, but he's a righty on a righty, and I want to get some kind of offense going. So you know what? I'm going to try to pinch hit for him. And against a righty, Jamie Quirk. Quirk for Wathen. Quirk's going to come in batting 7th. All right, pitch from Wathen to Quirk. Quirk is batting .258 on the season. He is a lefty on a righty. Pitch 34. Blank space, batter's card 41. Single to 8. He gets that pinch hit single. And that brings up Frank White, who has walked, singled, and lined out to the third baseman. Frank White is a righty, too. It's a 4-run game, so when there's no strategy rolls, I don't really want to get Frank White out of there. He's a pretty good defender. I'm going to keep him in there. Pitch to him, 13. Possible strikeout. Nope. Go to the batter's card, 52. Question mark 7. We have a 14 against a righty. That's going to be an out F7. 1 down. Brings up UL Washington with a single, grounded out, and flown out. He is batting 275 on the season. He's a switch hitter. I'll leave him in there too, left on right. Pitch to him, 61, range play, batter's card, 13, single to 8. Center fielder's a 3, Ricky Peters. We roll a 2, that's going to be an out F8. Unsuccessful range play. And that's 2 down. Brings up Willie Wilson, who has singled, scored, walked, grounded out, and flown out. Not in that order. And I'm going to leave him in there because he's batting 330 and he will be batting left also. Pitch to him, 55. Range play, batter's card, 24. Start line 6, F9. And Collins is a 2. And we roll a 2. Out F9 and the range play. 2 range plays at the end of the game and some nice play in the outfield there. So that is going to be the game. Morris is going to get the win. Lopez the save. Leonard the loss. Check out the box score real quick. We've got Morris picking up his 12th win. Not a bad line. The walks got high in that last inning, so I mean, take away that last inning, he had a good line. Leonard not so good either. I don't know. I would not call them quality starts. I think they do qualify as quality starts nowadays. But anyway, the Royals drop one to the Tigers 6-2 in Kansas City, and that is our ball game. I want to thank everybody for joining me. We will see you guys next time. This is Inside Pitch by Inside Sport Games, designed by Chris Davis. We will see you guys all next time. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.